Accommodate with, meaning, to provide someone with something they need. 1. The hotel manager accommodated the guests with extra blankets when the temperature suddenly dropped. 2. She was kind enough to accommodate the new employee with detailed instructions on the software. 3. Although they were short on supplies, the staff accommodated the refugees with food and shelter.
Accompanied with, meaning, to be present or happen together with something. 1. Her heartfelt apology was accompanied with a sincere promise to change. 2. The letter was accompanied with several photographs from their childhood. 3. The thunderstorm was accompanied with strong winds and torrential rain, making travel impossible.
Accord with, meaning, to agree or be in harmony with something. 1. His testimony did not accord with the evidence presented by the prosecution. 2. The results of the experiment accord with previous findings in the field. 3. Their beliefs accord with the core principles of the organization.
Account with, a bank, meaning, a financial relationship with a bank, an arrangement to deposit or withdraw money. 1. She opened an account with the bank to manage her overseas transactions more efficiently. 2. Having maintained an account with that bank for over a decade, he was eligible for special loan terms. 3. They closed their joint account with the bank after the dissolution of their partnership.
Acquaint with, meaning, to make someone familiar with something or someone. 1. He took time to acquaint himself with the rules before joining the club. 2. The manager acquainted the interns with the safety protocols on the first day. 3. She was well acquainted with the customs of the region due to her extensive travels.
Afflict with, meaning, to cause pain or suffering to someone or something. 1. The entire village was afflicted with a mysterious illness that baffled doctors. 2. He was afflicted with guilt for years after the tragic accident. 3. The region has long been afflicted with poverty and political instability.
Agree with, a person, meaning, to share the same opinion as someone. 1. I agree with the professor that more research is needed on this topic. 2. Although they often argue, she agreed with her brother on this particular issue. 3. He agreed with the consultant's suggestion to delay the project launch.
Annoyed with, meaning, slightly angry or irritated by someone or something. 1. She was annoyed with her colleague for constantly interrupting during the meeting. 2. He became annoyed with the slow internet connection that disrupted his work. 3. They were visibly annoyed with the waiter's rude behavior.
Angry with, meaning, feeling or showing strong displeasure toward someone. 1. The teacher was angry with the students for not completing their assignments. 2. He was angry with himself for missing such an obvious opportunity. 3. They were angry with the government's failure to respond quickly to the crisis.
Appointment with, meaning, a scheduled meeting with someone. 1. She has an appointment with the dentist at noon tomorrow. 2. He missed his appointment with the lawyer due to a traffic jam. 3. The manager scheduled an appointment with the client to discuss the contract.
Associate with, SB, South, meaning, to connect or relate someone or something with another. 1. Many people associate wealth with happiness, though the two are not always linked. 2. She prefers not to associate with those who constantly complain about life. 3. The company is proud to associate itself with sustainable environmental practices. Blessed with, meaning, to have something good or special. 1. She is blessed with a voice so powerful that it silences entire crowds. 2. They were blessed with 3 healthy children and a peaceful life. 3. He was blessed with the ability to remain calm in even the most stressful situations.
Blush with, meaning, to turn red in the face because of a feeling, such as embarrassment. 1. She blushed with shame when the teacher pointed out her mistake. 2. He blushed with pride as he accepted the award on stage. 3. They blushed with embarrassment after forgetting the lyrics during the performance.
Charge with, meaning, to formally accuse someone of a crime. 1. He was charged with theft after the CCTV footage was reviewed. 2. The officer charged the suspect with resisting arrest and assault. 3. She was charged with fraud following a lengthy investigation.
Commence with, meaning, to begin with something. 1. The ceremony commenced with a prayer and a moment of silence. 2. The meeting will commence with a brief presentation from the CEO. 3. The trial commenced with the prosecution's opening statement.
Commensurate to, with, meaning, corresponding in size or degree, proportionate. 1. His salary is commensurate with his level of experience and education. 2. The punishment should be commensurate to the severity of the offense. 3. Their efforts were not commensurate with the rewards they received. Compatible with, meaning, able to work or exist together without conflict. 1. This software is not compatible with older versions of the operating system. 2. Their personalities were so compatible that they rarely argued. 3. The new policy is compatible with international labor standards. Comply with, meaning, to act according to rules, requests, or standards. 1. All employees must comply with the company's code of conduct. 2. The manufacturer complied with safety regulations during the production process. 3. He failed to comply with the visa requirements and was denied entry. Coincide with, meaning, to happen at the same time as something else. 1. The festival coincided with the national holiday, attracting a larger crowd. 2. Their vacation dates coincided with the school break, so they traveled together. 3. The power outage coincided with the start of the exam, causing panic among students.
Contrast. Verb. With. Meaning. To show the difference between two things. 1. Her calm demeanor contrasted sharply with his aggressive tone. 2. The bright colors of the artwork contrast with the muted tones of the room. 3. His honesty contrasts with the deceitfulness of his competitors.
Convulse with, meaning, to shake violently, especially from laughter, pain, or emotion. 1. She convulsed with laughter at the comedian's unexpected punchline. 2. The patient began to convulse with seizures shortly after the medication was administered. 3. He convulsed with rage when he discovered the betrayal.
Concur with, meaning, to agree or have the same opinion. 1. I concur with your assessment of the situation. It is indeed urgent. 2. The two scientists concurred with each other's findings after comparing results. 3. She concurred with the decision to postpone the launch, citing safety concerns.
Conform to, with, meaning, to behave according to rules, standards, or customs. 1. All buildings must conform to safety regulations before opening to the public. 2. His ideas did not conform with the traditional views of the community. 3. The design conforms to international quality standards.
1. Cope with, meaning, to manage or deal with a difficult situation. 1. Despite the immense pressure, she managed to cope with her responsibilities without losing composure. 2. He found it difficult to cope with the sudden loss, though his friends tried to support him. 3. The community coped with the natural disaster by relying on one another for emotional and physical aid. 2. Discuss something with someone, meaning, to talk about a subject with another person. 1. Before making any changes, the manager discussed the new strategy with the entire team. 2. She plans to discuss the legal implications with her lawyer before signing the contract. 3. They discussed the proposal with the client, hoping to reach a mutual agreement. 3. Dispense with, meaning, to do without something or no longer use it. 1. In an effort to simplify the process, the committee decided to dispense with unnecessary formalities. 2. The school has dispensed with printed textbooks in favor of digital resources. 3. He dispensed with introductions and got straight to the point during the meeting. 4. Endow someone with something, meaning, to provide or equip someone with a quality or asset. 1. Nature has endowed her with a rare talent for music that captivates audiences. 2. The foundation endowed the university with a generous grant for scientific research. 3. He is endowed with a deep sense of empathy, which makes him a natural leader. 5. Engaged with a person, meaning, to be involved in meaningful interaction or activity with someone. 1. The teacher engaged with each student individually to ensure they understood the lesson. 2. She remained fully engaged with her colleagues during the intense negotiation process. 3. They engaged with the community leaders to better understand the local needs. 6. equal with a person, meaning to be on the same level or rank as someone. 1. He wished to be treated as equal with his peers despite his different background. 2. The law ensures that all citizens are equal with one another in terms of rights. 3. She considered herself equal with her male colleagues and demanded the same respect. 7. Face with, meaning to confront or be confronted by a challenge or situation. 1. The students were faced with an unexpectedly difficult exam that tested their reasoning skills. 2. She was faced with a moral dilemma that required her to choose between honesty and loyalty. 3. They were suddenly faced with the reality of losing their family business. 8. Familiar with someone, something, meaning having knowledge or experience of someone or something. 1. She is familiar with the latest developments in biotechnology due to her research background. 2. He became familiar with the team after several collaborative projects. 3. I am not very familiar with this software, so I may need some guidance. 9. Favor with, meaning to be liked or approved by someone, to be supported. 1. His proposal found favor with the committee due to its practicality and innovation. 2. The new policy was not in favor with the employees who preferred the old system. 3. She regained favor with the board after proving her dedication to the company. 10. Fed up with, meaning tired or annoyed with something that has been going on for too long. 1. The citizens were fed up with the government's empty promises and lack of action. 2. She became fed up with her colleagues' constant tardiness. 3. He was fed up with the noise in his neighborhood and filed a complaint. 11. Incompatible with, meaning unable to work or exist together. 1. The new software is incompatible with older hardware systems. 2. Their values were so incompatible that the relationship could not be saved. 3. His priorities were incompatible with the company's long-term goals. 12. Infect with, meaning to cause someone to become ill with a disease or to influence someone negatively. 1. The patient was infected with a rare virus that spread rapidly through contact. 2. His speech infected the audience with enthusiasm and hope. 3. The region was infected with panic after the outbreak was confirmed. 13. Infested with, meaning overrun by pests or something undesirable. 1. The house was infested with termites, requiring immediate extermination. 2. The lake became infested with algae due to pollution and climate change. 3. His luggage was infested with bedbugs after staying in a poorly maintained hotel. 14. Interfere with, meaning to prevent or disrupt something from happening smoothly. 1. Loud construction noise interfered with her ability to concentrate on the exam. 2. His personal biases interfered with his professional judgment. 3. The medication may interfere with other drugs, so consult a doctor first. 15. Kill with, meaning to cause death using a weapon. Tool or method. 1. He was killed with a poisoned arrow, according to the autopsy report. 2. The soldiers were killed with machine guns during the ambush. 3. Many ancient rulers were killed with political intrigue rather than force. 16. Compare with similar things. Meaning to examine similarities or differences between similar things. 1. When compared with last year's data, the company's growth appears remarkable. 2. Her work cannot be compared with anyone else's due to its originality. 3. The teacher asked the students to compare Shakespeare's plays with those of Marlowe. 17. Popular with, meaning liked or admired by many people. 1. The singer is extremely popular with young audiences across the country. 2. This brand of coffee is popular with professionals due to its rich flavor. 3. The teacher became popular with students because of her interactive teaching style. 18. Provide with, meaning, to supply or give something to someone. 1. The guide provided the tourists with maps and brochures before the tour. 2. They were provided with the necessary tools to complete the project on time. 3. The organization provided the refugees with shelter and food during the crisis. 19. Studded with, meaning, covered or decorated with many small objects. 1. The sky was studded with stars, creating a breathtaking view. 2. The Queen's crown was studded with diamonds from various regions of the empire. 3. The walls of the palace were studded with ancient artifacts and precious stones. 20. Sympathize with, meaning, to show understanding and compassion for someone's feelings or situation. 1. I deeply sympathize with her after hearing about her tragic loss. 2. He sympathized with the workers who were laid off without notice. 3. She sympathized with the struggling students, having once been in the same position. 21. Tremble with, meaning, to shake involuntarily due to emotion or physical condition. 1. He trembled with fear as he stepped into the dark. Abandoned house. 2. She trembled with excitement before hearing the results of the competition. 3. The child trembled with cold while waiting for help in the snow. 22. Trouble with, meaning, to experience difficulty or problems with something or someone. 1. He had trouble with the assignment due to its complex instructions. 2. They are having trouble with the new software's compatibility. 3. She had frequent trouble with her internet connection during remote meetings. 23. Trust someone with something, meaning, to believe that someone will handle something responsibly. 1. I trusted him with the company's most confidential documents. 2. She trusted her friend with the secret, hoping it would remain private. 3. The principal trusted the student with organizing the entire event. A rare honor.